Yeah, Cheyenne and the Air Force Base, we were born on the same day, and 150 some years later, we're such great partners. And I was invited to a concert at the Air Force Base, and they were phenomenal. They gave a free concert to military members and retirees and their families, and it was just great. It reminded me of Frontier Days. Thousands of people, sitting around listening to country music, and it was a great way. And then as soon as the concert turned around, we turned around, and as soon as the concert was over, we turned around, and there were the fireworks, the CFD and City of Cheyenne fireworks. They were amazing. So anyways, it was a great way to spend a holiday celebration. Yeah, not only does it cost more for nonprofits to operate with inflation, but there's so many more folks need their support because of those costs. Gasoline being as expensive it is, there's people who just can't afford that, plus rent, plus food, and then to take care of their families. And so we're seeing a much higher demand for the services that our nonprofits give. And so July 13th, I believe it is, I want people to go to WyoGives.com and find a charity or find 10, whatever you feel comfortable with, and make a donation. It really makes a difference. It was interesting for me. I've heard of Meals on Wheels for a long time, and I know they make packaged meals and deliver them to people who are homebound. What I didn't realize is that they're the largest therapeutic delivery in America. They do if you're diabetic, if you're gluten-free, if you have renal problems, all of those things, they actually make special meals for those people. And as I was serving and making meals, as it would come, it would tell me what they needed, and then we would make sure we gave them exactly that. So the meals were great. The people were so friendly. I just think it's a wonderful thing that we have for people in Cheyenne. And again, on WyoGives Day, if you want, that would be a very good one to look at. Yeah, so Frontier Days, it's the world's largest outdoor rodeo and Western celebration, and it's 10 days of fun for me anyways. But it's not just CFD. It's amazing how much the city does, how much the county does as partners to be able to make that show happen. And so Frontier Days had a dinner for us just to say thank you and for us to talk a little bit about the show. The cooperation and the collaboration is amazing. This is a great quality of life. When people say there's nothing to do in Cheyenne, I mean, this again proves that. They have 128 films they're going to show over this weekend. I was at the first one, the Long Rider, phenomenal film, a documentary. But I think it's an important thing, I don't know how to say it, a diversity of different things to do. And so if you like movies, if you want to learn about things, there's documentaries, there's horror films, there's children's films, there's everything. And 128 of them over the weekend. So if you have some time and you enjoy that, make sure you stop in and watch a film or two. I think I've told this story before. We had a fire at the supply sergeant. The supply sergeant is in a county pocket. It's 100% surrounded by the city. So Ridge Road, our police officers were out there directing traffic, trying to make sure things were safe as we were waiting for a county fire truck to come. And I think that jurisdictional confusion, I think has made it a priority for our city council. They made one of their 7 goals this year to annex those county pockets, so that when there's an emergency, there's no question about the timeliness and the effectiveness of the response.